our way back, and my good friend across from here, Chris Hart, is just finishing off his bite of pizza. So here he is. Guess what? Put it down. You got to talk now.
I just want the people watching on the Periscope to see
there you go.
This
That's
delicious
high definition
pizza.
right there.
That's right. Delicious pizza from Cafe Positano. And it's time for our Who Said That contest, so you could possibly win a $20 gift card to Cafe Positano. Get you some of this fine pizza here with that $20. And you'll also have you'll win a My Liberty Threads t-shirt. Excuse me, that last piece is, gosh, that's delicious. MyLibertyThreads.com is where you'll find those great t-shirts. They made in America, of American products, and proud American slogans on them. That's MyLibertyThreads.com. And, of course, Cafe Positano is where we'll be having our pizza eating contest on November the 16th. That's a Monday, so please put that on your calendar. We'll be doing a live remote broadcast, just like our spaghetti eating contest, only this time it'll be pizza eating. And we got a whole slew of candidates or competitors lined up. And Aubrey, you going to be there, be a judge again?
If I am not working, I will be, and might even have my arm twisted to participate.
All right, there we go. Now we're talking. All right, so 407-774-8080 is the number at Cafe Positano if you'd like to make a reservation over there for the 16th. Or, of course, you know the holiday season is coming up, and it's always a great place to have a banquet or a party or that intimate get-together.
Or a prime rib.
On Tuesday night. Yeah, we were over there last Tuesday night. And just about everybody got the prime rib.
Except you, of course.
Except me. And they were sitting there just slicing it with their forks, you know, and eating it. And, oh, boy, it did look and smell delicious. All right, that's Cafe Positano, 407-774-8080. Now, if you have the answer or think you do for our contest, you'll call us, of course, at 407-774-8255. Real easy to play this. If you've never played it before, we simply give you a quote. You simply tell us who said it, and if you're right, you win that $20 gift card and that My Liberty Threads t-shirt. And once again, we're looking for somebody who's never won before or who hasn't won for a long time. So, who said, learning how to win is a very important thing? Very few people understand how to win. Very few people. Who said that? Learning how to win is a very important thing. Very few people understand how to win. Very few people. If you know who said that, 407-774-8255 is the number. If you want to take a stab at it, the first person to call, if nobody else gets it right, will be declared the winner.
Well, it wasn't Paul McCartney, because Paul McCartney wrote a song titled I'm a Loser.
That's right. You know, but General Paris decided to become a general in the American Adversaries Army because, how did you put it?
Go big or go home.
Go big or go home. Set your sights high in life, I guess, is what the lesson is here, and learn how to achieve.
Aim for the moon, so even if you miss, at least you're landing amongst the stars.
That's right. So, learning how to win is a very important thing. Very few people understand how to win. Very few people. All right? That's the Who Said That quote for tonight. So, okay, we're looking for some competitors for the Who Said That quote. So, 407-774-8255 is the number.
And the person that said that is a guy who's very fast and quick-witted, and his comebacks are very sharp.
Well, now you've already given 2 or 3 hints away. Now, go easy on that
here's
stuff.
a story that might be alluded to the person. A husband and wife had been arguing all day, and they passed a herd of jackasses. And the wife says to her husband, "Relatives of yours?" To which he replied, "Yep, in-laws."
All right, so give us a call at that number. Bob Woodward was on the Fox show this morning, the Sunday morning show. And, of course, you know, he is of Watergate fame. As a matter of fact, they just played All the President's Men the other night on, I think it was Turner Channel Movies. I was going through the movies the other night, and There was old Robert Redford and Dustin Hoffman. Yeah, and I watched a little bit of it, but they got bored after a while. But they were talking to him, of course, about the Benghazi hearings, and one of the things about the Benghazi hearings is, let's see what we got a guess going on here. Let's go back to John Lear. John, thanks for calling. You think you know who said learning how to win is a very important thing. Very few people understand how to win. Very few people.
Saul Alansky said that. Lie, cheat, steal, deceive, do anything to win.
Well,
that was Saul Alansky who said that and taught that to Hillary and Obama.
Well, actually, he said something a little bit different. That's you're right. He said you do anything to win. Winning is the only rule. Winning is the only goal. But that's
not do anything. Lie, cheat, steal, deceive first.
Right, but that's not what
Hillary would be a good negotiator too. But only for Hillary.
Yeah. She's negotiated $230 million into their bank account. I'd say that's pretty good. You're absolutely right about that. But no, that you're right that Saul Alinsky said something like this, but it was different because you're right. He was saying lie, cheat, steal, whatever to win. That's not what this person is saying. This, as a matter of fact, I should probably give you another sentence leading up to this that puts this in a little bit more perspective.
Talking about the real thing, huh?
Yeah, exactly. In this case, we're talking about the real thing. As a matter of fact, since you brought it up, don't go away, John, because I'll let you change your guess if you want to change it after I read this part. This puts it in a little bit better context. He says, I always say you can learn from your mistakes, but it's much better to learn from other people's mistakes because you can learn from other people's mistakes without having to make the mistakes.
Amen.
Learning how to win is a very important thing. Very few people understand how to win. Very few people. So he's actually talking about learning how to have that winning attitude, in essence, in life, and how to win without tearing yourself up in the process. But you're right about what you said about Saul Alinsky. He said you win by lying, cheating, stealing. You know, he must have been a Muslim. You think, John? All right.
Well, those two turned out to be the best students that he ever had.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. The best deceiver. She did it yesterday and got away with it.
You're absolutely right about that. You're right about that, but you're wrong on our particular quote. But if you figure it out, you can definitely call back, John. God bless you. Thanks again.
All right.
And by the way, if nobody gets it right, you will be declared the winner. Okay? All right. So we're looking once again for the quote, learning how to win is a very important thing. Very few people understand how to win. Very few people. And this is the positive version of winning, not the negative version, which is what Saul Alinsky was talking about. Okay, and let's see where. Okay, as I was saying, Woodward was on the show, the Fox and Friends, or whatever not Fox and Friends, but Sunday morning show with Chris Wallace, and they were talking about the Benghazi hearings and Wallace pointed out, and I think they even gave the statistic on NBC earlier, that of the Democrats' questions, they asked 68 questions, the Democrats, the other day at the Benghazi hearings. 16 of those questions, only 16 had anything what to do with, actually asking questions, trying to get an answer as to what happened. The other... Let's see, 68 minus 16 is 42. The other 42 questions were, please tell us how wonderful you are, Hillary.
It was a campaign moment.
Yeah, exactly, to rehabilitate her image, her campaign, if you will.
Isn't Elijah Cummings the leading Democrat on that committee?
He is indeed.
And isn't he being charged with something for doing something illegal?
What was that?
I'm trying to remember. I think it had to do with finances.
Oh, he's had his own little, peccadillos. But
and yet he's still on the committees.
And he may actually, he is from the Baltimore region of Maryland, and he may be running for a Senate seat that is opening up in Maryland.
Right, and he's doing everything he can to help Hillary right now because...
Yeah, and see, once again, this is something that we have to take into consideration, too, and that is that there are going to be a lot of Senate seats up for re-election this time, many more Republicans
than Democrats.
Mm-hmm. So whoever, we want to win this thing, hopefully will have some long coattails with them.